Hello viewers, welcome to Elim TV, a station where you watch, learn and also interact. Your tutor today is Mr. Wanyoike, an agriculture teacher. In today's lesson, we're in Form 1, Lesson 31, and the topic is Crop Production 1, and the subtopic is Minimum Tillage. On to the lesson objective. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to define the term minimum tillage, and number two, you should be able to state the various examples of operation which are referred to as minimum tillage. What is minimum tillage? Minimum tillage refer to as various farming operations which are aimed at causing a risk disturbance to the soil. And the first example of minimum tillage or an operation which can be referred to as minimum tillage is application of herbicide. What is herbicide? Herbicide refers to the various chemicals which are used in the farm with an aim of eliminating the weeds, or with an aim of killing the weed. And the second type of minimum tillage, we have mulching. And what is a mulch? A mulch refers to any material which is placed at the base of a plant with an aim of reducing the loss of moisture from the soil. Or in other words, we can say it is any material which is placed at the bottom of the plant with an aim of reducing the rate of evaporation. And the third method of minimum tillage is slashing of weeds. And therefore, whenever you control the weeds using slashing method, you will not be exposing the humus content of the soil to the heat of the sun, and therefore the humus of the soil will be preserved for plant use. The fourth method of minimum tillage is uprooting of weeds. Whenever we uproot the weeds, it means that we will not be exposing the humus contact of the soil, which contributes to the soil fertility, and therefore the soil will become preserved, and because the humus are not exposed to the heat of the sun, and therefore there will be no evaporation. But in the process, you will eliminate the weeds in the farm, and therefore boosting crop production. On to the importance of minimum tillage. You can ask yourself, why do you think the minimum tillage should be carried out in the farm? The first one is to reduce the cost of operation, because you will not be involved in mechanical cultivation whereby it is very laborious, and therefore it will reduce the cost of cultivation. Then number two, you will control the soil erosion, and since the soil is not disturbed as a result of carrying out minimum tillage, it means that the soil does not become loose, and therefore it is not vulnerable to soil erosion. Then the third one, to maintain the soil structure. The fourth one, to conserve the soil moisture, and lastly, to conserve the humus content in the soil. We have come to the end of today's lesson, and I'm going to give you an assignment. The first question is, you're supposed to explain any 3 reasons for carrying out minimum tillage, and the second question is, you're supposed to explain any 2 minimum tillage practices that are done in the farm during crop production. For reference, you can refer from KLB Secondary Agriculture Student Book 1, 3rd edition, and the publisher is the Kenya Literature Bureau. For more information, you can contact us or reach us at MTV using the following addresses. The first address, you can use the SMS using the number which is well displayed for you. You can use the YouTube platform at MTV and Facebook platform at ElimTV, and finally you can use Twitter at ElimTV_KE. Thank you for tuning to ElimTV. Please keep tuned for more information and for you to be enlightened at all times.